Warning. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer
Svartsoppa is a traditional soup from Skåne, southern Sweden, which translates to black soup. What makes it unique? The main ingredient is goose blood, occasionally pig blood. Served before the main goose dish, Svartsoppa reflects centuries-old culinary traditions tied to the folklore surrounding St. Martin. Although in most Western countries, this would definitely be a rare and weird thing, in Sweden, it's considered a regular dish. But as I was searching for disturbing content on YouTube to create this video, I stumbled upon this video named Svartsoppa 1995. It's an old footage, showcasing a group of people in Sweden making this dish, and the recipe took a rather gross and disturbing turn. In this video, they make the soup from human blood. The video begins with a black background title screen. Documentation, Svartsoppa. The first scene features the camera approaching a window, revealing what seems like people donating blood. The next scene shifts to an event, with a crowd gathered. Then, a few lines of text appear on the screen, stating WC and a sequence of numbers. I tried to find information on this, but came up empty. The next two lines introduce two names, Kristen Skanser and Palle Thorsen. While the first name led to a dead end, Palle Thorsen appears to be an artist. His Wikipedia page states, Palle Thorsen, born 1970 in Stockholm, Sweden, is a contemporary artist working with videos, interactive works, live video games, and performance. The channel where this video is uploaded is also named Palle Thorsen. Some people on Reddit and the YouTube comment section suggested that it was an art project, and Palle Thorsen's name likely confirms this. The last part of the text reads, a Swedish sentence, translating to a nurse, etc. This aligns with what follows in the footage, showing close-ups of participants from whom blood was drawn to make the soup. The recipe then appears on screen, disclosing that 5 dl, or half a liter of blood was used in the process. In the video description it states, a black soup dinner made from our own blood. A performance at restaurant VC Stockholm, together with Kristen Skanser. The footage concludes with some people consuming the soup, and the closing screen displays the title before the video ends. The entire video has this intriguing vibe. The participants appear as if it's an average Friday night out, yet they are making a soup using human blood. Certainly not the most sought-after dish. Personally, the entire concept is disgusting to me, and it could also be very dangerous when you consider the fact that serious diseases could spread by introducing another person's blood into our system, especially in as direct a manner as consuming it.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
So the video I just shared with you is titled, This is Only a Test, uploaded on May 5th, 2012. Over its 11 years on YouTube, it has garnered some well-deserved attention. The content of the video consists of eerie shots from a movie called Begotten, and there's a recurring scene that's challenging to describe precisely. Now let's delve into Begotten, a 1989 American experimental horror film by E. Elias Murray. This silent masterpiece unfolds without dialogue, hearkening back to the early days of cinema. The narrative paints a vivid tapestry, drawing inspiration from Christian, Celtic, and Slavic pagan myths. The story centers on the suicide of a godlike figure, birthing Mother Earth and the Son of Earth. Begotten is a visual exploration of creation myths, an avant-garde journey into the abstract, inviting viewers to decipher its symbolic narrative. So now that we understand where the footages are from, let's talk about the audio. In the background, you'll hear the unsettling melody of "Hush Little Baby, Don't You Cry." If that alone isn't creepy, it's accompanied by the national alert notification sound. No jump scares here, but this video manages to convey fear in its most raw, pure form. In my opinion, it's a really nice piece of work. If you find yourself alone at night, lights off, this one will undoubtedly send shivers down your spine. The combination of the obscure visuals, eerie soundtrack, and that unsettling alert sound creates an atmosphere that lingers, making it a truly chilling experience. So picture this underground maze beneath the bustling streets of Paris. The catacombs, a sprawling network of tunnels that winds its way for around 200 miles, were originally a solution to overflowing cemeteries. In the late 18th century, bones from 6 million people found a new home down there. But it's not just bones. The walls are adorned with an eerie yet strangely artistic arrangement of skulls and femurs, creating a unique macabre display. To find this hidden world, you'd navigate to a seemingly ordinary building in the 14th arrondissement, descend a spiral staircase, and suddenly find yourself surrounded by history. Despite warnings and restrictions, some adventurous souls explore off-limits areas, adding an extra layer of mystery to the already enigmatic catacombs. During World War II, they served as a refuge for the French resistance, and in the Cold War era, plans were even made to turn parts of it into a bomb shelter. Fast forward to today, and some sections of the catacombs have been repurposed for unconventional uses, like underground mushroom farming. There's a community of enthusiasts known as cataphiles who explore, organize events, and sometimes tread where they shouldn't. The person behind the next video might just be one of these cataphiles, like the ones who are into exploring the off-limits corners of the catacombs. It adds a whole new layer of intrigue to imagine that the camera holder is someone part of this underground community, venturing into the forbidden and capturing the mystery that lingers beneath the streets of Paris. So there's this video, right? Shot on some handheld camcorder, and it takes you on a wild ride through these tight catacomb halls. The person behind the camera stops every now and then to check out bones scattered around. You can mainly hear their footsteps and breathing. But as the video goes on, things start getting a bit freaky. The breathing gets faster, more panicky, and the camera zooms past walls covered in weird stuff. Arrows, random letters, and even some creepy figure drawings. It's like someone stumbled onto some ancient cryptic art show. And just when you're on the edge of your seat, the camera takes a dive into a puddle. The person hauling it doesn't even bother picking it up. They just keep on running, leaving us hanging about who they are and what the heck is going on down there. Talk about a mystery, right? According to Frederick Friedland, who found the mysterious footage, whose voice you can hear speaking throughout the video. This person got lost in the catacombs in the early 1990s, and his identity is still unknown to this day. The fate of this individual remains unknown. While there's hope that he managed to survive and find his way out, there's also the possibility that he did not. The catacombs sprawl for miles beneath Paris, but solo exploration is strictly prohibited. Certain sections are entirely off-limits to tourists, suggesting that the lost individual had a daunting journey ahead. Whoever or whatever might have been after him possibly intercepted him, preventing his return to the surface. The last video is way more disturbing than the rest, and I won't show much of it because I don't really understand how it is still uploaded on YouTube. All of the videos I talk about will be linked in the description. There is limited information on this video because everything is in Russian. It starts with two children being stuck inside a refrigerator. It looks as if the people, whom I assume are their parents, were relieved at first when they found them. However, soon after, they realize that the two kids are motionless. After getting them out of the fridge, they realize the situation is much worse. The kids were already gone. They probably suffocated inside the fridge. And as the realization kicks in, the mothers are screaming and panicking, not knowing what to do. They try to revive them, but obviously it was too late to do anything. It's devastating to hear their cries and screams, but let's ask the questions. How could this happen in the first place? How did they lose sight of the children for that long? Most people in the comments blame the parents, and the description consists of just one question. It's horrible. Parents, how is this? This video is heartbreaking to watch. The poor children were probably just playing around, got inside the fridge, and got stuck. Couldn't open the door and suffocated. Some comments said that these old Soviet fridges are really hard to open, especially from the inside. They probably gave up and waited for help that never came. Thank you for watching this video until the end. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a thumbs up. There will be a lot of similar content in the future. See you in the next one.